off top, the NBA shutting down does not stoke any particular more fear about the corona situation, primarily because it's the NBA. Entertainment, Hollywood, they always push the narratives. And plus, Trump announced like billions of dollars in business compensation. So yeah, by all means, shut her on down. No, I'm not. I'm still just not sold on this being the gigantic threat that the media is making it out to be. I'm sorry. They saw an opportunity to just play us for fools. And hey, a lot of people are falling into it. By all means, enjoy. But over here, nah, man. So either ways, while I was on my vacation, I did a video about the initial Super Tuesday where Cenk Uygur was damn near crying on his show, The Young Turks, about, Bernie just completely losing it. The establishment really cracking all of its eggs and bringing all of the roosters home, So we just got past Mini Tuesday, what some are calling it, or Super Tuesday 2. And I did a video yesterday on it featuring the Bernie girls and the like, but I waited for our good friend Dame Pesos to drop another video on what was taking place over at TYT, because he gets the members only type information where I'm not paying you money, Cenk Uygur. So we're gonna break down their coverage, and but this is going to be going up first before the Super Tuesday video that I did. Like, that one's coming in a couple of hours. I just wanted to get a fresher one up and ready for you guys, because the one that I did on last week's Super Tuesday, it covers both Cenk Uygur and the American campaign industry, which a lot of people don't talk about, don't even really know exists. It's a real thing. But this one is them really coming to grips with it and really clashing with each other, and it's really fun. Dame Pesos has a blast laughing at these guys. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Joe Biden just received another endorsement. Andrew Yang has apparently endorsed him on CNN.
What?
Jesus Christ. He says
I told y'all Yang's campaign was a troll, didn't I? I told y'all he's a troll.
AF makes him the prohibitive nominee, and so he's endorsed him.
Right, see? No, I don't hate him. Look, I don't hate Beto O'Rourke, but when Beto O'Rourke endorsed Biden, we knew that he was a mainstream hack. And that's just, it is what it is, and I wish it wasn't. I was rooting.
When Beto O'Rourke came onto the scene, you could tell he was a hack because of how he was carrying himself. The complete manufacturing and polish of him, Buttigieg, a lot of these folks. Obama was able to get away with it because he's Obama. He's rather charismatic. He can be rather charismatic. The rest of them, nah.
For Beto O'Rourke. I was double rooting for Andrew Yang, and if you're looking back on it, guys, you'll think, if you watch this like many years from now, like, how could they not know Bernie?
Look at Anna over in the corner, because she is just... I watched this video the other day where he was like, I can't... The guy was saying after Trump's election that Anna would be leaving the Young Turks, and I gotta agree. She's pissed. Like, because it was so easy to, with the cash, primarily the cash, but also, with the conviction, it was so easy to get her wrapped up, and this really does play into the video that I did yesterday, where, her emotions were all in it, and she's just burnt out at this point.
Was the good guy. Yeah. It's so obvious, right? It's because they're the bad guys. It's like asking, how could the Death Star not see that the Rebel Alliance were the good guys?
Okay, you know what? Even though, I make a lot of pop culture references rather often, I can't, when I hear, folks such as Cenk and the like, or Leroy Jones, make, pop culture references, I'm like, dude, where's your argument, my guy?
The Death Star doesn't have eyes, imbecile.
So it was a seek and destroy mission on the Rebel Alliance and on the leader, Bernie Sanders. And they did seek, and it looks like they probably did destroy. Yeah, all right, let's talk about Bernie Sanders for a second. So, look, guys, he didn't give a speech tonight. It's possible he could concede tomorrow. I would counsel him to stay in one more week. But if the debate doesn't have a knockout punch and he gets killed next Tuesday, then there's no chance, there's no hope. He should drop out. There's no point in that, and he knows that. If he didn't make it this time, yes, it's done.
Now, Mass Bernie Sanders is.
Now, once again, Bernie blew his load in 2016. Okay, that was it. That like everybody was geared up, ready to go because he had Hillary Clinton that he was going up against, and it was like him or her. Oh, he was an easy. It was an easy choice, which should have sent red flags to the DNC and the powers that be, back then. But hey, we got to keep our plantations going. We got to keep the masses distracted and the like. So where we're at now is that all these people got wrapped up, stuck in their little bubbles, and it's popping. It's popping. They spent the past 4 years within this TDS bubble where Trump is just the worst thing ever, super evil, have to get rid of the man. And now, right before your very eyes, you're about to start watching the bubble burst. And it is it is beautiful. And approaching my hypocrisy when it comes to the pop culture references and the like, I believe that there's I always try to add some substance to whatever it is I'm saying. I use it as, like sprinkles, not even a frosting of my cake, because my cake is always being baked with legitimate stats and facts and the like that I know I do not annotate in the videos, because this channel is much different than the other channel that I had and other channels that I have where I'm far more just into it at the moment, and I use the references as sprinkles on my cake because, I want you guys to have a nice delicious cake. But I don't particularly see things in this black and white dichotomy that Cenk Uygur does, because when he makes the references, or when a lot of people make their references, they just see the person who has a different opinion than them and the person that they're going up against as just the bad guys. They're the bad guys. We're the good guys. We're right. And unfortunately, we live in a far gray. There's so many different shades of gray that it's not even funny.
Over his biggest fanboy, Cenk Uygur, is morally defeated and without energy. But someone else other than me feels super powerful tonight.
I have I feel empowered and I feel a lot more clarity this time around versus 2016.
And with that power, she will fight Cenk Uygur? Holy shit!
I'm feeling weird because maybe it's like that theory I have that they're going to replace Biden at the convention is like a release valve for me, so I'm not uber depressed. Maybe it's like a psychological
coping mechanism.
Yeah,
Don't
coping.
rely on that.
I hate release valves.
Come on.
Politics is now crystal clear to me. No one on TV, none of the political strategists, none of the consultants knew the most simple fact about politics, which is it's branding. Most of it is name recognition. The rest of it is mass media.
Guys, what I talk about on this channel a lot. 700 subs, right? But either ways, I have been talking about this, and for even over on my other channel, how the game is played for a really long time. So yeah, because I've been in this for probably about the last 7 years, just figuring it out and doing each and every piece one by one, and I ended up eventually surpassing these guys because I used to watch TYT until wait a second, none of this is adding up. In about 2015, 2016, it stopped adding up, and boom, here we are in 2020, where it's like, oh wait, oh my goodness, we're having this revelation that anybody with IQ over 90 has already had. We're past this point, Cenk.
There are depressing facts that rise from that, but go ahead.
Okay, so you're just wrong. People do know that.
And Anna's red pill moment.
I literally learned it in my political
Then why did
American
everybody think
politics
that
class
Booker and
in
Klobuchar?
my graduate program.
But then why did everyone think?
No, hear this shit, because he's always talking about how everyone believed
that Booker could win, Kamala Harris could win, that Klobuchar could win?
Because
But that's the thing. Everyone didn't. Like, you guys know, bruh, y'all know how I felt about Cory Booker. Y'all know how I feel to this moment about Cory Booker. So, no, it's not everyone thought they could win. Everyone in your bubble, in your world, particularly, and I find it particularly weird that he's from Jersey. Like, all these different people are coming from New Jersey, where it's like, yo, you really are just an emotional blowhard as opposed to somebody of substance, of somebody who's actually looking for the substance. So it's like really, like, man, my home state sucks.
Because
Obama beat Clinton.
No. Well, you tell me, who knew that Booker had a 0% chance?
Look,
Not one person.
The point that
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. He doesn't believe that because he is just completely in the sauce. This is where he makes his money. When, like I've said on this channel multiple times before, if your money is dependent on you believing a certain thing, then guess what? I'm never going to be able to convince you otherwise. It's just not going to happen. Why? Because your bread, your financial income, your resources are all tied to your beliefs.
I'm trying to make is there's a bunch of morons like Democratic strategists who have no fucking idea what they're doing. So I'm not talking about them. This is something that political scholars have been writing about in the context of American politics and American elections. It's great that you came to that conclusion on your own without reading these scholars and reading these political scientists.
But she's right. She's 100% correct. Like, yo, like, we've known this for a while.
But I'm just trying to say that, like,
Well, he's had the benefit of me sitting here for a while.
No, but Anna, look.
like,
now
you didn't discover, like, this was not your discovery.
No,
like,
but Anna, look, then if that was the case, then if it was so obvious, you should have told me, Jake, you have a 0% chance of winning.
No, but
Because you can't.
You pay her, dude. You pay her. Of course she's going to be like, yeah, you can, what's her name? Yeah, you can do it. She's going to encourage you. You're her boss. Wow. This is amazing. Like, it really is. He's like, yo, well, you should have told me that the person that I'm paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to. I'm sorry, Emperor, but nah, if my bread is dictated by me telling you, hey, man, you fly, bro, like that shirt you wearing is just popping, even though you're completely bare-chested, then, hey, I'm going to do that because it's part of the game.
no, Bubbo Jank, in my world, like, you have tremendous name recognition, right?
Holy shit. I live in a bubble, Anna. I live in a bubble. What a liar. They all knew.
No, Dame, she's not lying. She's right. She's 100% correct. Of course, in her world, he's her boss. Name recognition, of course. Like, anybody who knows me in the real world, yeah, my name recognition is fantastic with them. But but outside of, you guys, who the hell else knows Jada Gent? I mean, and that's the thing, particularly when it comes to the internet. Your sub counts don't matter in the real world. Like, these views and stuff like that, none of this matters in the real world. What matters in the real world is the real world.
They all knew he would fail miserably, and no one told him so. Holy shit!
So can I ask you a question? So is this a prelude to announcing you're running next time?
Oh, please.
No.
I will tie your ass up in a basement. And you
What are
will
you,
not be
Joe
allowed
Biden?
to leave. Yes.
You know what? I genuinely believe it, but I don't think she'll be around for the next one after Trump wins. I'm gonna go with the gentleman that I saw the other day talk about it. Like, I don't think she's gonna be sticking around much longer.
Take your ass out.
But think about the branding opportunities.
No.
Okay, no. But what it does, well, let's keep that going, that depressing note, because somebody asked who will carry the torch next for progressives. Oh, boy.
Nobody. It's a dead brand. Social justice is dead. The whole quote-unquote progressive movement and the socialist and everything else like that. And nah, fam. Like, nah, we ain't really for that now. It should be more along the lines of lowering taxes and restoring the family unit. You know, like that should be like, like getting some balance in reproductive rights, because for all your flustering and your blubbering about how women's rights and all this other stuff, like, yo, men have zero reproductive rights, and that really needs to change. So there are tons of things that we can do and we can go forward with, and, really try to make the world better, that are of a progressive tinge, but not progressivism, social justice, or any of those other brands, because they are dead. All right. Like, they are dead, whether you realize it or not. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end, guys. Just on that sad face of his, all the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Guys, this was destined to happen, and it's a little frustrating that it took 4 years for people to start to come around to this. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, we live in a autonomous, individualistic country here, and you have to, be willing to look at things from an individualistic point of view, not from the groupings. Because when you look at things from the groupings, then it seems oh so terrible. But when you look at it from an individualistic position, wait a second, it's not that bad, and we are better than we were before, as a society and as a culture and as a human, not particularly as a culture, but we're getting there. But if you disagree, that's what I have a comment section for. So that being said, the video that I did last week is going to be coming up after this one. So, hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to get this one out first. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.